Hi, and welcome to another LRCC Soundbite. Now, I don't know how much you know about Jesus. You probably know that he was born as a baby at Christmas. That's what we remember at Christmas. According to the carol Away in a Manger, he never cried. Well, actually, he was a baby. So, yes, I think we can be pretty sure the carol's wrong and he did cry. Did Jesus have an easy life? Well, today I'm going to tell you about some of the rejection that Jesus had to deal with. Very often, I think we think of Jesus' life and his work as being quite nice. People following him around, wanting to hear what he had to say, people being healed from all sorts of physical and mental health conditions, and people were grateful. There's the bit around Easter when the crowds are stirred up against Jesus, but that's not what I want to think about today. This story is set in Nazareth, the place where Jesus had been brought up and most likely learned to trade as a carpenter from Joseph, his dad. When Jesus was about 30 years old, he left that life and became the travelling teacher that we hear stories about. Right at the very start of this period of his life, he got baptised, he spent 40 days in the desert, and then started travelling around the Galilee area, teaching in different places. And after not too long, he went back home to Nazareth. Jesus went to the synagogue in Nazareth on the Sabbath day. He was given a copy of the scroll written by the prophet Isaiah. And after he had read from it, he told the people listening that he himself was fulfilling the prophecies he'd just read about right there and then. People were amazed. They started talking with each other. They started checking with each other, yet this is Jesus. Jesus, the son of Joseph, the carpenter. Jesus went on to tell them other stories from the old prophets. He told them how no prophet had ever been welcomed or accepted by his own people in their own town. And sure enough, the same thing happened here. People knew Jesus. They'd grown up with him. They knew his family. They couldn't accept what he was saying, that he was truly of God and that he had a message to share. And then they became angry. They dragged him out of town and they tried to take him to the edge of a cliff by the town to throw him off it. But miraculously, Jesus slipped quietly through the crowd and got away. You know, it can really hurt when people we thought loved us and cared for us turn against us. And yet we see it all around us, all the time, between the nations, between neighbourhoods, and sadly even within our own families. Sometimes maybe we just need to stop and think. We need to reflect on what we see going on. But then, is there anything we can do about it? Maybe this week, see if you can take a moment to think about a difference you can bring in a relationship, whether it's one of yours or another that you can in some way bring a positive aspect to, a positive change maybe. This world, it's got far too much rejection and hurt in it. Let's see if there's a way that we can together make the world a little better for someone this week. God bless you. I'll see you next time and do have a great week.